First of all, I just want to say, from Calgary Economic Development's perspective, obviously our main objective is to attract and retain business investment and talent. And so India has become an emerging opportunity for us, and we had identified it in our Go Global strategy as one of our top 3 markets. And I would just say also our observation has been that all of the other jurisdictions across Canada have been very keen and eager to penetrate the India market, and certainly we're seeing a lot of jurisdictions even set up offices there. For us as an organization, we have a number of Indian leads, and going to market gives us an opportunity to further explore those leads. This is a mission that we've been planning for about a year, and it started with film, but we quickly learned that there's lots of opportunity in many other sectors that the mayor is going to talk about. You know, from our perspective, we're absolutely delighted that the mayor is going to one of our emerging market opportunities. He certainly is our marketing weapon while we're on the road, and I think he's going to do a fabulous job there. And we've certainly seen keen interest in the market with the response of the level of people that we've been securing meetings with and the types of companies. And the post-secondaries play a very important role in telling Calgary's story always, but they do particularly in international markets as they pursue expanding their international student enrollment, and also just partnerships for both research and curriculum programs. So, you know, their participation is really part of a long-term talent strategy, which we're really keen that they are participating. Sadly, due to other travel commitments, I'm unable to go due to meetings that I have set up across the country for the same week. So, but we have a super strong team that's going, people that have lots of experience from Calgary Economic Development, working in India for multiple years. So we're delighted with the team that will be going, and certainly I know the mayor will be in good hands. So with that, I will pass it off to the mayor.
Thanks very much, Mary. I got to tell you that I'm a little bit nervous that Mary's not coming, because Mary and I have traveled the world on economic development work, and we are excellent and seasoned travelers, and nothing ever goes wrong when we travel together. One of those sentences is not true. In any case, so we're off to India tomorrow, as a matter of fact. And this really is an important part of what we've been calling Calgary's comeback. We've talked about the new ways of evolving how we do business, and ultimately Calgary's comeback is about 2 things. It's about helping local businesses grow, and it's also about attracting new businesses to the tremendous investment climate and quality of life here in Calgary. So the India trip functions a little bit in both ways. It's a little bit of scouting out in markets in what will soon be the world's largest country by population for Calgary businesses, and it is also about selling Calgary to businesses located in India. So it is a quick tour, 3 cities in 7 days. This morning I was told that that was faster than most bus loose tours, which is a reference people of my age will understand. It's actually my first time in India. That always surprises people when they look at me, but it is my first time there, and I'm a bit sad that on my first trip to India I will not actually get to see the Taj Mahal. This is, however, a really important market for Calgary as we go forward. We have to build international markets, and this particular one is a very good natural fit for Calgary, both in terms of just the sheer size of the market, which is almost impossible to comprehend, but also because of the fact that nearly 1 in 10 Calgarians, me included, come from South Asian origins. We have very strong family ties and business ties to India now, and those ties can only strengthen over time. The potential is extraordinary. As India rapidly urbanizes, as the middle class grows, their demand for goods we produce here and across Alberta is growing. We already know that India is a net exporter of petroleum products, oil and LNG, and that import demand is only rising. But it's not just about energy. It's about agri-food and agribusiness. India is a very important market for many Alberta agricultural industries. It's about creative industries, tech, life sciences, logistics, manufacturing, tourism. In particular, in this short trip, we're focused in 2 ways. The first is technology. Some of the largest technology firms in the world are Indian firms. They are seeking opportunities to expand in North America, to place their North American operations. We're trying to get them to place their North American operations here in Calgary. The federal government is a good partner on this. Whereas in the United States, the ability to get the kind of visa that you need to invest there, an H-1B visa, has become more or less impossible. There's very little windows when it's open. You have to win a lottery to get a visa. In Canada, we can offer that same visa to qualified entrepreneurs and innovators in 2 weeks. And so the opportunities here are really enormous. And so we'll be meeting with some of the largest tech companies in the world in India while we're there to talk about Calgary. We'll also be meeting with younger companies. We'll be meeting with innovators and startups to convince them to make their beachhead in North America here in Calgary. And we have a lot to offer. Extraordinary quality of life. But in addition, a recent report estimates that in the next 2 years, Alberta companies will spend $18.4 billion on digitization, $18.4 billion, which means that there is a huge market for those Indian companies and their customers right here. We'll also take the opportunity to help with our talent shortage. As Mary always reminds us, there are over 2,000 unfilled tech jobs in Calgary. Mary, I just heard that number is up to 3,000. So there are lots of unfilled tech jobs here, and we've got to build the talent pipeline in order to fill those jobs. So I'm really thrilled that President McCauley and President Raleigh will be joining me, and they will be meeting, as I will, with some of the best universities in the world located in India to talk about partnerships and how we can fulfill that opportunity. We have a slogan at Calgary Economic Development: live tech, love life. And that really focuses on the quality of life aspects of what we have to offer here, which is a huge opportunity. There's big opportunity in tourism, of course. In the last decade, 30,000 Calgarians have come from India. Now we need to get their families over to visit, and there's a real opportunity in tourism there. And really, the cornerstone of why we're going now at this moment is opportunities in our film sector. As we know, the film industry in Calgary is growing. It is a powerful industry. I never tire of reminding people that Calgary accounts for more Oscar, Emmy, and Golden Globe winners than any other jurisdiction in Canada. And these things mean that we have a powerful film industry. We have amazing crews here. Anytime I talk to Hollywood producers, they talk about the incredible power of our crews. And of course, one of the largest film industries in the world is the Indian film industry, Bollywood. We could all use a little more Bollywood, and we've certainly had Bollywood films have pit stops here. We've had filming happen here, but really it's time for this to become a major filming location for Bollywood films. So we are going in relation with a major international film trade show that happens in Mumbai every year, and we'll be having a big presence at that show. And before you ask, no, I do not know what I'm going to wear to the Bollywood Gala. This has been a big problem for me. So these are huge opportunities, and we are really building massive opportunities. So despite the fact that it's a very long flight for a very short trip, I believe that there are there is real potential here as we continue to work on Calgary's comeback.